Good night, everyone. Today is Wednesday around 9 p.m. New York time, and we're gonna go with a daily video update as we always do every night. For tonight, the message is very clear, guys. Do not chase this US dollar index at this time. This move, I mean, it was supposed to be out right here. We didn't get it. We didn't feel comfortable about the structure. So at this time on the US dollar index, we can see 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. And as you guys see, every time that you see a 5-wave move, at least a 3 waves back, it's gonna happen. Now, remember, we presented multiple counts on the dollar. One of the counts that we're showing on the dollar is the one that showed this as the end of 3, a 4, and this being wave 5. So we can count 5 waves in one of the counts. So it's very tricky. So at this time, guys, I remember for experience before, best things you do when you see this is do not pick about. I mean, you know our profile. Our theory is do not pick either the top or the bottom. Always trade a winning setup, no top or bottom. So having said that, right here entering, even though you see that the bounce is gonna happen, that's very risky. I would rather wait for a 5-wave move instead of taking position in the US dollar. So guys, this is the US dollar. Do not pick a top at the bottom. Now, this is a good question right now, because remember, we can see A, B, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 is taking place when this is 1 and 2 instead of A or B. That's the other count. Now, the question is this is the bottom, is this is wave 5, or this is just wave 1? We got multiple counts, and what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna show you another count that is very possible, which is A right here, then B, C, W, A, B, C, S, A, and then B, and then from here it goes like a 1, 2, 3, 4, and then ending diagonal number 5 when he goes ABC 1, ABC 2, then ABC 3, and then it goes 4 and a 5. Everything is possible there, guys. Everything is possible. So do not touch the US dollar pairs against in favor of the dollar. That's our advice. So the count that I'm showing here is posted on the side, under the 4-hour chart side, so you guys can see it there. Now, the question is, like I say, if this is the end of 5 or this is just wave 1 of 5. Very simple. When do you find the answer? In the market correlation thing. Now, let's see the Euro index. The Euro index, it passed a 3 ways down, but in difference to the US dollar, which provide after the 3 ways provide a new low, the Euro index, it didn't. But you can see almost a 5 ways completed in the Euro index when you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if that's the case, the correction that we're gonna get right here on the dollar in 3 ways back, it won't be nothing more than wave 2, and then the Euro index is gonna keep going higher in 1, 2, 3, 4, and it's gonna keep going higher in the proposal wave 5. That's scary. That's very scary, because that can take the euro to minimum 150. I don't want to say that. I don't want to say that that's gonna happen. We're gonna keep the same, policies, the same structural trading. Take it by 5 waves structure or 3 way structures, and that's how we should trade it, because otherwise you end up picking bottom or top and you end up losing the money. Alright, guys, now let's move on to the pairs. Okay, this is the euro dollar. The euro dollar, like we present in the early video, can be seen in 2 ways, and now this is one of the ways. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 3, 4 and a 5. The issue that we have with that one is that it was so strong that didn't even retrace to the 23.6%, only the 14.2. Now there is another count that we are presenting also, which is this is an straight out move. This one which is a nest of wave 1 and 2. In that case, we got 1 2 1 2. We got another nest right here. And then we got another nest right here. Right here, another 1 2. I'm gonna do it with the same letter. So, and then from here we got 1 2 3 4 and a 5. How it works? Very easy. If you take the FIBO from here, it went exactly to the 3802. So that can be the case. And then if that's the case, this pair is gonna go, it won't give you a strong correction, and this pair is gonna go straight out to 147 area, because all we did was ending, let's say, this nest right here, and then all we did was this. All we did was ending a 5-way cycle that instead of starting here, really start right here. And then it was pretty good for the FIBO. So if you look at it, it goes like, you see, to the 1618 to the 3802. So if that's the case, all we're gonna get is this bend, bend, and then we should see the next FIBO from this area, and then it should drop again to around 144.80, 144, 145 before another, and then consequently it's gonna be doing that next of wave 4 and 5. Now let's move on to the US dollar against the Swedish franc. Look, the US dollar against the Swedish franc is doing like we say that it's gonna do. It's gonna drop, and possible now the next support comes around 88.20. Also, we have to wait and see. And you guys, look, there is divergence already, but now to see this move you gotta go small, and there is no still divergence in the 10 minutes on the 15-minute chart. So that's telling me, let me see, that what is ending right here is wave 3, and we're gonna get a consolidation before we go lower. Now this is the Euro Swiss that we're waiting. We have no rush. This is a great trade. I love this trade. It should drop now to around 128.20, 127.83, or even the first part of our entry, which is around 128.50. There is no rush. Those orders they're gonna be heated tonight, and I'm expecting the Swedish franc get weak before than the Europe. So that being the case, we're gonna see a move to the upside like we've been saying here, guys. Another pair is the dollar CAD. Look, 1 2 1 2 3 4 a 5, and already divergence. This is another pair that is getting close to the end. This is another pair that the bounce is getting close to the end. We can see 5 ways from here, and this is another of those US dollar cycle that we refer that we're getting close to the end. Now let's move on to the yen pairs. The yen pairs, let's do gold and silver first. We got about 7 minutes. Gold and silver, we believe that we got 1 2 1 2 3 4, and then within wave 5 of 3 that has been the standard one, we got 1 2 3 4, and gold should reach possible around 1510, 1519, 1519 ideally, before a three ways back. I don't think that the move is complete, and we will looking forward to buy the move around the 1482 when that happens. That's gold. Silver is very similar. Let's go to the Aussie. Let's see. There is about two pairs. I believe that the euro is gonna go. I don't know. I don't want to say. This pair has been. Look, this is the Aussie. I believe that Aussie it got from wave 5 that we were right against when we said that this is wave 4. We got 1, 2 to the 1618, and then it's gonna come a correction in the dollar. That's why we're expecting for tonight. We're expecting the US dollar to get strong in three ways before we see a bounce and risk again. New Zealand is showing something similar. And let's get back to the gem pairs that I always left the gem pairs for the end. And I know that we have clients that they really like the gem pairs. Okay, this is the cat with the gem. Many I'm counting this as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have my question right there. This is what I set out that I was thinking to take tonight, but I don't want to risk. I have 3 orders already in the Euro Sweeks, and I don't want to get over margin right there or anything like that. But this is how we see it, guys. For those guys that want to see more technical, this is what we see it. People calling this to be a 5-way move. It looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Now my question is, let's put a 15-minute chart. My question to you guys is, it is a 5-way move. Let's see. Right here, we got divergency in the wave 3. This is the higher rate. This is the higher rate, which is the wave 3 or wave 5. It shouldn't be like that. The divergency, the highest momentum, needs to be part of wave 3. In my book, it should be like that. So for me, as it is right now, this is 1, 2, and then this is a 3-wave move, and that's why we believe that this can be wave. We got the gem pairs that are very confused. Some of them looks like they're gonna go up in wave 5. Some of them looks like they're gonna go down, gonna go out in wave B of wave 2. That's what he have been saying. Anyway, what I believe that is gonna happen tonight is that the yen is gonna get strong. That's what we believe is gonna take place. And you guys see what I mean, right? That's why the way we count it. I put it here as a 5 so I can explain it to you guys and I don't forget. This looks like ABCWS ABCY, because from here you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, a complete cycle here. From here you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then from here you got the biggest correction in the middle. So as you look at the RSI, it goes like ABC, and then in the second one, and then goes ABC right here, and then A, B, and C, and then you don't get divergence. You get divergence in the last high of the last cycle. So for me, this is a 3-way. In my book, that's a 3-way, and that's why we didn't send the buy order around this area. Okay, guys, so let's leave it there. We believe that for tonight, both the yen and the dollar, they're gonna get a bounce in 3 ways before another rounds of selling. All right, guys, leave it there and get back tomorrow. Hopefully that we get fear in the order and the Euro Swiss. Thank you.